back to the channel, guys. So it's been a great day for anyone who has Lithium Stocks GL1. I thought I was going to have a red day because it's been a few green days in a row, and another green day, 15% up, 20 cents. But my initial investment, that's more like 50% of the initial investment. So if you buy low, I said in these other videos I made that, yeah, take a punt. These guys might do well. They got good upside. It's going to be a 10x if it does well, and if not, you might lose your money. But if you get one 10x right in every two stocks, you're well ahead. So that's my strategy, and these guys have done well. They haven't really brought out any great drill results as yet. They're probably still to come. Maybe the insiders know the drill results and they're buying it up. CATL's buying it up. And the other thing, if things like DLE, direct lithium extraction, when they pump the water out of the ground and then get the lithium, separate the lithium from the water, if that doesn't work very well, it's going to be up to hard rock miners to bear the brunt of all the lithium we need. So GL1's a good one. Probably expect a red day tomorrow. Um, it's going to be this crazy day. If this goes up again for some reason, it's just going to be nuts. So then we got Global One. I wouldn't be buying this now because I like to see the actual company. What the company's doing is probably more down here, and they've got a bit of hype behind them. So if this goes too far ahead of what the company's actually done or is actually making, I will sell out. But now it's not that far ahead. If it went to 400 million now, I'll probably be selling out unless they bring out some pretty big drill results. Not to say it will, I'm just saying that's going to be well enough for me. And yeah, so I think this boat's, you could probably still make good money on this. Just the risk return has gone down. And there's another one for Astana, FRS ASX. I did a video on this. They're right next to Wesfarmers, 100 million ton mine in Wesfarmers owns in Australia. They're right next to it. They're only 5 kilometers away. They're about to drill. They got 3 million cash. The market cap is actually more like 20 million. If you ever check a market cap and you're doing your research, always go to the ASX website because this is wrong. This is more like 20 million. That screwed me up. But luckily I still am up. I was thinking actually about selling because I thought I was paying $9 million and getting $3 million in cash, but it turned out you had to pay $17 million and to get $3 million cash and a pretty good land base. So this stock could go well. Personally for me, I've got quite a bit of money in Hard Rock Lithium, so I'm not looking to add any more because some of this might be hype at the moment, some might be real. I think it's a bit hype. I haven't really done the numbers to see how much Pilbara Minerals actually makes an actual producing mine. CXO will be a producing mine, but their profits look to be 100 million a year, and the market cap, this is a rough figure I'm going at, they will make $100 million a year off their spodumene, and the market cap is quite high compared to that. So you want to be expecting they're going to expand the resource and stuff like that. Definitely wouldn't be buying CXO. Personally, myself, I've done the numbers I've done rough numbers, and I think the rough numbers makes me not want to buy this. But do your own research. I could be wrong. I'm often wrong. I think there's a bit of hype. Pilbara Minerals, I'm not sure if they're making 800,000 tons of spodumene, which they'll make like at least $700 a ton off. I don't do the maths, and that's quite a bit, and that's why they're probably around 11 billion. They are actually printing money now. Printing money now. GL1, the ASX, could be printing money. I think the Chinese have got into this, so they have a good supply of spodumene, good chance at spodumene, and they've also bought other assets. So you want to buy low, sell high. So if you look at PLS and the ASX again, what happened here? No one wanted to buy lithium here because no one was making electric cars. There's no demand for lithium. Everyone was down in the doldrums, and then next year, big shortage, goes like this. So that's why the lithium market is pretty volatile, because if they don't want it, it's not an established market, and they don't want it, the price goes down. They want it, goes shooting up. Not like someone like copper, although there could be a copper crunch coming up soon, because if it's a bit hard to find copper than lithium, I would think, in my opinion, because they drill and drill and drill and don't get that much. Where if you drill the lithium, find something pretty good, your company just gets revalued at a crazy amount. So Hot Chili, not doing too well on these stock. Probably haven't lost money, probably haven't made money. But I will just wait until the the copper crunch happens, sell on them. It's like anything, buy low, sell high. FMG and the SX. So what does FMG follow? It follows the iron ore price. Iron ore price drops, it drops, and so you buy when the iron ore price, when no one can make money on iron ore, that's probably the time to buy, knowing that eventually they're going to need iron ore again. That's just my opinion. And if the price, and also sell high, so the iron ore price is $200 a ton, and that's $200 a ton is like historical highs. It normally sits around 100. You'd probably want to sell out then. Who cares? You get a dollar dividend, but you just lost $14 because you didn't sell out in time. That's my opinion. And I don't know what else to say really. You just have to find these really small companies that have a chance, and you could lose everything or you could 10x. So you want to research them really well, inside and out, to have the best chance. Then you chuck your money in there, be prepared to lose it, or it could go well. So the next thing that not many people understand, not even myself, that's why I haven't bought it into any companies, is rare earths. So rare earths go into the magnets, and magnets make the motors of electric vehicles go. So there's two, I think the heavy rares, this one and this one, not going to say the names, go into the two cheap ones that go into the electric motor, and then these two here are the expensive ones that go into the electric motor. They're harder to find. So I will be doing more study on this and bring you any stocks I can find. VML seems to be good. All these people left Linus. So Linus is probably $10 billion company, is it? $10 billion. So these guys left Linus to start their own company. They learnt stuff at Linus, what not to do. They say don't build a $1 billion plant when you're only going to sell 50 million a year. So what they're doing is building a $10 million plant, selling what they can, and then if the orders get bigger, they'll build a bit more to satisfy those orders. And so they don't really have an exciting strategy. They don't say like in 2005 we're going to make this many tons and sell for this much for 500 million, and that gives normally when that happens, investors buy into the stock. They say, wow, this company's going to print 500 million cash in 10 years time. This company hasn't done that. They just say they'll do what they can, and there might be a rare earth country as well, because we've never needed so many. I think it's a kilo more rare earths go into an electric vehicle than a normal car, so that's not huge. But then you got wind turbines need them, all electric motors need them, and then there's phones and everything. So rare earths, I don't fully understand it yet. Looking for a small company. This would have been good down here if you knew about it. You could took in a punt. I like to take a punt when there's no news, nothing. When you have fair idea, and then if you lose all your money, good. Who cares? And if it goes up like that, because you bought it so low, it goes up. That's my opinion. Easier said than done. So that's Vital Metals. It's the only one I probably know too well. And then we got these guys. So you have to like study what they're gonna get out of the ground, how much they can sell it for. And I'm yet to be able to compare apples with apples. Like Lithium Stocks, you can go, say they have 10 million tons. This company has 90 million tons. But then rare earths, I haven't got that point as yet. So stay tuned on this channel, because I'll be looking for any rare earth opportunities. And hopefully within a few weeks, I'll be able to tell you who's who, who's cheaper than who's got better than who, that and that. So here's another crappy video. Thanks for watching, and like and subscribe, and maybe if I get monetized or something, I will actually put time in these videos. Otherwise, whatever, I don't care.